So it's that time of year again where you snuggle up underneath a nice cozy blanket, you grab a cup of hot chocolate, and then you kind of stress over what you should get that gamer in your life because they seem to have everything. What else is there to get you? But fear not, because today we are going to dive into some of the top gift ideas for that console or PC gamer in your life. First off, we have the Xbox Series X 1 terabyte, all digital. The name pretty much says it all, but essentially this is the most powerful console on the market. It can produce games in 4K at up to 120 frames per second, 8K HDR, and so much more. But what makes this really unique is that it is all digital. So no disk drive, no CDs, DVDs, no game discs whatsoever. Everything is either downloaded locally or it's streamed through Xbox Cloud Gaming. So this is perfect for that already hardcore gamer in your life that really loves the textures and graphics and shadows that you get with the high-res gaming, and this can do all of that. And while 1 terabyte is enough storage for most gamers, if you do end up running out of space, you do have on the backside here the storage expansion card slot, which we will get to later on. I don't know why I did that. Don't do that. Stop doing that. But Tony, I hear you say through the camera somehow in a weird way, they already have the console. They don't need another console. They got the console. Stop offering consoles. The console is done. I need other things. Cool. I hear that they already have a console. I don't know where I heard that from, but let me introduce you to the brand new controller lineup from Xbox called Cypher. These are controllers that not only work on the console and PC, but because they're Bluetooth, you can connect these to your mobile device, a tablet, a Chromebook, even a Samsung Smart TV and Amazon Fire TV sticks. But what makes these very, very unique is that these are see-through. I've said this in the past and I'll say it again. If you're a 90s kid, you should get these. These are so cool. You can see the inner workings of how the controller is made up. Also, when it's turned on, you can see the rumble pack rolling and rumbling. I mean, you can see it working. That's pretty nifty. And while a good controller is very important to top-tier gameplay or just enjoying the game to its fullest, getting immersed in the game is just as important. And in order to do that, I highly recommend our brand new Xbox wireless headsets. Now, for longtime viewers of this channel and fans of Xbox, these might look similar, and I will tell you, yes, the outer shell, it looks very much the same as the one that we came out in 2020. But the biggest difference with these folks are inside, or as they say in the automotive world, under the hood. Yeah, I learned that. No, I've known that. I've known it! Under the hood, you've got updated Bluetooth. You also have 20 hours of battery life for continuous gameplay. You have auto mute functionality. You don't have to pay for Dolby Atmos. That's included for free, so just save $15 right there. And on top of that, you also have an updated noise canceling microphone. So if you've got stuff going around, I've got 2 dogs right over there staring at me like I don't matter. Hello, I love you. But also, if they end up barking, because they do, folks that I'm playing with won't hear that. That's really handy. Next up, we are going to talk about Game Pass Ultimate. Now, first off, there are other levels of Game Pass, but this is the top tier version because although the other iterations of Game Pass are very useful for specific gamers, Game Pass Ultimate covers all the bases. Not only do you get hundreds of games for the console, you also get hundreds of PC first games for gaming PCs. You get deals, discounts, perks. You get access to EA Play on both console and PC. The ability to cloud game with Xbox Cloud Streaming, so most of the catalog that you see in Game Pass is able to be streamed on your mobile device or Samsung Smart TV. And the most important aspect of this is you get day one releases. So come the holiday season, we got 2 major games coming out. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 and Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. When those launch on day 1, Game Pass Ultimate users get it as well too. No worrying about waiting, no worrying about, hey, is it gonna come eventually? No, You got it now. Go have fun. Be Indiana Jones. Where's my hat? I have an Indiana Jones hat. Hold on. Go do it. Next up on the must-have list is gaming laptop. Now this is a little bit of a touchy subject because while it would be super awesome to open up a brand new gift and voila, you have a brand new gaming laptop, but as a hardcore gamer, half the fun of owning a gaming laptop is I got to choose the gaming laptop. So don't get me wrong, if you want to give me one, I will be very grateful. But whatever you do, if you decide to go out and purchase a laptop with your partner together, I would highly recommend that you look into gaming laptops that are powered by AMD Ryzen AI 300 chipsets. These can play games in full HD at up to 60 frames per second. A lot of them have amazing graphics cards from either AMD and NVIDIA. And most importantly, these gaming laptops will in very near future be considered Copilot Plus PCs. Now, why does that matter at all? Well, essentially with Copilot Plus PCs, there are a lot of functionality that will be offset from the actual CPU, and what's called the NPU, or the neural processing unit, will take the brunt of that workload. So your battery life is going to be a lot better. Some of the other AI functionalities that you might use in Windows 11 are going to run a lot smoother, or they're going to be something you've never experienced before because they're only available with Copilot Plus PCs. Now let's talk about some nice to haves, okay? Like a banana. I would like a banana right now. I'm a little low on potassium. But also, when it comes to these Series X and Series S consoles, as I mentioned before, all of them have this storage expansion card slot. And in order to expand your storage capacity with utilizing the same memory that's being used internally, you need one of those cards. And I happen to have one right here. This is the Western Digital Black, or WD Black, storage expansion card, and it just pops directly right in here. And there's also one designed by Seagate, and they range in different sizes of memory from 512 all the way to 2 terabytes. And because these models are fully backwards compatible to even the original Xbox from 2001, you can store those games on another external SSD or even an HDD. This is the game drive from Western Digital. I believe this one has 2 or maybe even 3 terabytes in here, but essentially all the games from the OG Xbox, Xbox 360, I can store those on here and they're still gonna run beautifully, if not better than before. Next up, we've got this guy. This is the, whoopsie daisy. Okay, I'll just move this over. This is the Thrustmaster T248. This is one of the best steering and pedal sets on the market right now. The reason why I love this one so much is because there's so much customization, but it really does put you into the driver's seat with games like Forza Motorsport, Forza Horizon 5, or even F1 23 on Game Pass Ultimate. And so on here, you've got 25 buttons that are fully customizable. You've got a little gauge right here that when it's plugged in, it'll tell you your RPM, how fast you're going. It even will tell you like what gear that you're in. And on the paddles here, they're magnetic. So shifting is going to be a lot more accurate and a lot quicker than before. And also, you have this magnetic pedal set that comes with this whole bundle here. And the brake, it's kind of hard to see here, but it's got this spring and it just makes braking that much more realistic. If you've ever tried doing a driving sim at a video game arcade, I mean, those are fun, don't get me wrong, but this is more true to life. Are there more realistic ones? Totally. But for the price point that you're getting, this is a great starter. And with the force feedback, it's gonna be a fun challenge. Now that was cool. And the other nice thing is that it works on both Windows and Xbox. But what if the gamer in your life is a PC gamer and they wanna add not a racing sim, but a flying sim? Well then, you need this. Now there's more to it. Hold on. Oh, here it is. You need this. Hold on. You need, one second. this. This is the Logitech X56 HOTAS. It works on Windows. Just plug it in over USB and install the drivers. This has 210 programmable commands, 47 programmable switches and buttons, and 13 axes. The realism with this desktop setup is spectacular. Also, it's RGB Hall effect switches and so many twisty turny knobs that just feel and sound so good. It almost, not that I know what a fighter jet cockpit would sound like, but it sounds and feels like the real thing. And I gotta tell you, they worked very, very closely with manufacturers that actually make these for, you know, the big things, the planes, the jets. They talk to them, and these are very, very true to life. And yes, there are other HOTAS options out there for you, but what you are getting for the price point here is a very realistic experience. Ooh, look at this, it's a little turny button knob. Sorry, but you're getting a very realistic experience that is going to show so much value with games like Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Oh hey, that comes out this month. Cool. So we've gone over the new console, the new accessory options, Game Pass Ultimate, the chipset that you want to look for in a brand new gaming laptop, and lastly, of course, the flight and driving sim setups. So if you have any questions or you want other suggestions or you have your own suggestions, please let us know in the comment section down below. What are you gonna get your gaming friend or family that is on console or on gaming PCs? Let us know, and until the next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Happy gaming!